Hello, everybody. It's welcome back to the channel, and my sincere apologies. The last couple of months has been very hit and miss, to say the least, with regards to episodes. We do know at the time of recording that we will be hearing very, very soon when the beta version, the early access beta version of FM26 is out. Stand by. We will release FM26 product and content as and when that is released. As soon as we can, we will bring Bottom to the Top to a conclusion, and we still have one episode of our Going Dutch series where I'm not quite sure why I'm moving around. We'll have one more episode of that to wrap up Going Dutch as well. And of course, who are we going to manage first off in FM26? That is the question. As I say, apologies for all the gaps and all the rest of it. As you know, we had problems with the computer. Then we had problems with OneDrive. Then I got the lurgy. I'm not quite sure what it was, whether it was I think it was a mix of COVID, flu and cold. It was all thrown in there. And I was not well. And you wouldn't have understood me if I had come on and done or tried to do an episode. Not that I felt like it, to be fair. Right, we're going to try and get this done today. We have lots for you in the episode. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you're looking forward to FM26 content, because it's coming very soon. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode number 136 of From the Bottom to the Top, where we've tried to take a National League South side, in this case Weymouth, from the bottom all the way up to the top. Well, we've got them in the Premier League. Whether a couple more seasons would have done us well in the Premier League, who's to say? But we have managed to go through all the leagues, which we haven't done in previous series of From the Bottom to the Top. So I suppose it's been a bit of a success, to say the least. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two more games for you. It's Premier League match days 24 and 25 as we approach the final sort of 10 or so games of the season. Sunderland at the new Bob Lucas, and then it's a trip to Craven Cottage where we face Fulham in the second game of the episode. And, well, it's all fun and dandy, as I said in the intro. FM26 is just days away when I record this. It will either be out tomorrow or it will be out Thursday. We will find out. Before we have well, in fact, not before, but let's have a quick check-up on what happened in the last episode, because it is a while ago now. We had two games. West Ham United, a 2-2 draw. Last three games, we've managed to stop the rot a little bit. 2-2 draw, 2 goals from Phil Seeger, managing to get us a draw at the new stadium, whatever it's called, that West Ham are playing at. And then we managed to scrape a 1-0 win against Queen's Park Rangers. Okay, into the side netting on the half-hour mark. Put us into the 5th round of the FA Cup. And talking of 5th rounds of the FA Cup, we have the draw for said 5th round of the FA Cup, which will be played at the end of February. So that may well be the next episode. But in the meantime, let's have the draw for that 5th round of the FA Cup. And I'll hand you to pass Mark. Well, thank you to Future Mark, and we have the draw for the Emirates FA Cup 5th round, and there are 20 teams in the draw for 8 ties. It says 16 here, but it includes these teams that still have to decide who is going through to the 5th round. Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Huddersfield, Swindon, Leeds, Fulham and Leicester, Bristol City still to be decided. But they go into the draw, meaning there are 20 teams in the draw for just 8 ties. So let's get underway. Let's have a look. First team out is Burnley. Burnley of the Championship will play Everton, also of the Championship, an all Championship tie there. Next out is Chelsea. Chelsea of the Premier League. We don't want them really if we can. They will play Leeds or Fulham. Leeds or Fulham in the fifth round. Third tie, Tottenham, also the Premier League. We want to avoid a Premier League side if we can. They will play Manchester City. What a tie that is. Tottenham and Manchester City. Bournemouth of the Premier League will play Bristol City or Leicester. Bristol City or Leicester. Bournemouth at home. A trip to the Eddie Howe Stadium. We are out. We will be playing at the new Bob Lucas. Who will we be playing? We will be playing Manchester United. Well, the fifth round could be the end of our FA Cup exploits this year. Match 6, Huddersfield Town or Swindon will play Birmingham. Fleetwood, Liverpool, Sunderland, Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest still in the draw. Liverpool, they will face Nottingham Forest or Crystal Palace, which means Fleetwood will face Sunderland. But the question is, who's going to be at home? It's Fleetwood. What a draw that is. Fleetwood of League One, the lowest side, I think, still left in the draw. And they will face Sunderland at their place. This is the full draw then for the fifth round. Burnley will play Everton. Chelsea will play Leeds or Fulham. Tottenham will play Manchester City. Bournemouth will play Bristol City or Leicester. We are at home to Manchester United. Track record's not good. At least we're at home. Huddersfield versus Huddersfield or Swindon will play Birmingham. Liverpool will play Nottingham Forest or Crystal Palace. And Fleetwood Town will play Sunderland. I'll hand you back to Future Mark. And here we are. Thank you to Future Mark, Past Mark, whoever his mark it is. Thank you very much to him. The draw for the fifth round of the FA Cup. Manchester United we will face, having played them in the Premier League just recently at the Bob Lucas. 0-0 draw on that occasion. We will face them at the Bob Lucas again in the FA Cup. Fifth round towards the end of February. I think we will probably be coming back. It'll either be Aston Villa, Manchester United or Manchester United, Leicester. I'm not quite sure which way round we will do it yet, but we will see. I guess it all depends on FM26 and when that comes out and how much impacts that has as we try and record FM26 stuff. And we will try and finish off this series if you've been watching it avidly. And we'll bring it to its conclusion. Right, without any more to do, today's first game is against Sunderland at the new Bob Lucas. We have played Sunderland just once before at the Stadium of Light earlier in the season, back in September. We lost 1-0 on that occasion. Lucas Roman, the scorer after 14 minutes. And I think we did have a penalty missed, a missed penalty by Scott Twine, who had a bit of a debacle of a day in that game. Let's go and have a look at the side that will face Sunderland in Premier League Match Day 24. This is the side that faces Sunderland in the Premier League Match Day 24. Fedorchenko is in goal. It's Pedersen, Joe, DeBeo and whoever are defensive line. Russell Denny and O'Grady Macken are in central midfield. It's Derry, Twine and Emery are the attacking midfielders. Phil Seeger leads the attack up front today. And then the bench looks like this. Winterbottom, Lawrence, G, Olsen, Aponte, Patterson, Batty, Wakachu and Ty Clark. And here we are back at the bar. New Bob Lucas, 1-2, lost 1, drawn 2 of our last 5. Only lost once. Last 5, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Sunderland have 1-2, drawn 1, lost 2, playing a 4-4-2. Sunderland currently in 11th place on 27 points. We are 13th on 24. I'm playing any yellow and black today. Stansfield gets us underway for Sunderland. They move it around at the back. Gallagher comes forward. Russell Denny through to Goke. Goke. As he marauds forward. Oh, and well tackled by Sari. However, with the throw in. Back into the area. Goke. Goke to Russell Denny. Whoever has a go. It's come back off the post. And it's cleared, but only as far as Derry. Still alive. Pedersen. Russell Denny puts it wide. Forward by the goalkeeper from that goal kick. This one through, but Joe tidies up. It's back to Fedorchenko. Out to whoever comes forward. Sega out to Emery. Okay, inside to Twine. He's brought down in the area. Referee has signalled for a potential penalty. VAR will look at it. And can we take an early lead against Sunderland? We've been all over it in this first couple of minutes. It is a penalty. Who's going to take it? I guess Scott Twine will step up. Let's hope he scores this time. Robinson bringing down our player. Twine has missed penalties. He's put this one away. And we take the lead on 3 minutes. Scott Twine with his 5th of the season. And wondered why the highlights were coming thick and fast. And we found out why. Twine beating the goalkeeper. Been good for that early lead. Gallagher. Into the area. Pocho's put it away. And Rahman, the man who scored against us last time, has scored against us again. Brought it back level on just 9 minutes. We had the lead for 6 minutes. And we've let them back in. The wrong way. Didn't cut him off. And Fedorchenko's on his bottom. Chevalier, 15 minutes on the clock. This one headed down by De Beo to Goke. Goke out wide to Derry. Derry keeps that in. Pulls it back infield. Derry through to Russell Denny. Oh. Thought Russell Denny had put this away. Got there before the goalkeeper. But in trying to beat the goalkeeper, put it over the top. Up to the half-hour mark. They have a free kick. A Roman who scored the goal. Let's not score again. That one saved by Fedorchenko. De Beo that got it away. But we have another highlight. It's Roman again. Another free kick. Oh, another save by Fedorchenko. It's not clear though. No more highlights in that first half. We were the better team. We've had 12 shots, 4 on target, 1.68, 61% of the possession. We've just not put our chances away, basically. Let them back into the game a little bit. 5 shots, 2 on target, 0.52, 39% of the possession. Roman getting that goal, which has dented us a little bit. But hopefully we can put some of those chances away, assuming we get them, in the second half. We get the second half underway. Sega to Pedersen. Gallagher for Sunderland with a free kick. It's headed away, but only as far as Kajudo. Sega tracks back and covers that. Goke's ball through to Twine. Twine now goes out wide to Derry. Derry chips it into the area. Twine on the follow-up, and I think he was with the throw-in. Twine. dispossessed. Ball forward, but it's cut out by De Bayo. De Bayo inside to O'Grady Macken. O'Grady Macken finds Twine. Twine chips one over the top for Derry. It's hit the inside of the post. And again, offside. Free kick. 57 on the clock. Kajido. To Rio. Manhoff. Ratnik. Goes out wide to Pembele. Pembele finds Ivanovic. Out wide, cross it into the area. Danger ensues. Chipped across. And off target. And with 61 minutes on the clock, we have made two changes. Scott Twine has got an injury. We're not going to take any chances with him. He's had a good game. He's replaced by Daniel Batty. And the other change that we've made is Phil Seeger. Not had a good day leading the attack. He is replaced by Ty Clark. Changes made. Goke with a corner and a goal from James De Bayo. His fourth of the season. And on 62 minutes, we take the lead. Perfect corner from Goke. Goke swings this in. De Bayo beating his defenders. Puts it away. Pedersen with a throw in. 67 minutes on the clock. Pedersen to Derry. Derry. Crossfield has a shot. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's gone wide. Ensuing goal kick, I think. Chevalier. Forward. It's headed down. Derry. Derry not having control of that ball. Gallagher. Ivanovic. Pembele. Pembele. He's going to be cut off then, but he wasn't. Careful. Oh, that's gone for a corner. Fedorchenko getting it over the top. Corner ensues. Polster swings this one in. Back post. It's headed away. We're nearly 17 minutes on the clock, making one more change. We have taken off Jesse Derry, who is tiring. He's not had too bad a game, but noticed a couple of highlights there that he was just not quite with it. We've replaced him with Travis Patterson. They have a free kick. It's headed in. Oof. And it's gone wide. And with 80 minutes on the clock, making our final two changes of the day, we have taken off whoever who is tiring in that back of right full-back position. He's replaced by Henry Lawrence. And the other change that we made is we have taken off Russell Denny, who also tiring, and we've replaced him with Billy G. 90 minutes. This ball crossed in. Chevalier underneath that one. 6 minutes of added time. And it's enough time for Sunderland to come back, which is a bit of a worry. Oh, no, it's through. Morgan's in. And he's beaten the goalkeeper. Third goal of the season for Jay Morgan. And right on the 90th minute. It's a Route 1 ball over the top. Joe not getting there. Through to Morgan. And Fedorchenko nowhere near it. And we've come away with 1 point. And I'm disappointed because we were good for that game. We were good to have actually won that game. And I think we deserved it. Whether we should have battened down the hatches when we made those final changes, I don't know. We remained positive. Maybe we should have gone a little bit more conservative. I don't know. But 23 shots, 9 on target, 2.83. We were good for 3 goals, really. 62% of the possession. We were around that 61, 62% all game. And I think we really deserved to win that game. Hello, we got the aliens. 13 shots, 6 on target, 1.10 and 38% of the possession are their stats. Man of the match was Jimmy J. Morgan, who came on and savaged them a point. And I would say it wasn't that deserved. But we've dropped 2 points in my head. We had moved up to about 12th, I think it was. Let's go and have a look and see where we ended up. And here is the day's results. Aston Villa beating Fulham by 4-0. Blackburn 1, Brentford 0, Bournemouth 1, Leeds 1, Brighton 2, Tottenham 1, Leicester 1, West Ham 1, and we managed, we gave up 2 points in that 2-2 draw with Sunderland, which does mean that we drop, I think, one place. We had moved up to 12th, as I said, because we were on 27 points, and our goal difference is better than the rest on 27. We had moved up into 12th place, but we've fallen back because of it. We are 8 points, still 8 points clear of Leicester, who are in 18th place. So we're still there or thereabouts, 8 points clear. That's a good 2 and a bit wins, maybe not quite 3 wins. 3 losses clear of that drop zone. Let's hope we can expand that gap and an opportunity missed today to extend it to 10 points. So it's a little bit disappointing. Right, in other news, we have had a couple of injuries. Ty Clark, he's going to be out for 1 to 3 days. He was injured after sprinting, I guess towards the end of that game, and Scott Twine had picked up a knock. He's going to be out for 6 to 8 days. Got an injury after getting tackled, so he is out of the way. The other bad news is Joe reaches the yellow card limit, which means he will miss the game against Fulham. And he's got a ban. He's got too much ban because he's reached 10 yellow cards for the season, so he missed the next 2 games, which is really bad news. We've got 4 days down to the game against Fulham. We'll come back just ahead of that game. Well, you come back and join me on match day, but the transfer window has slammed shut, and we have made one more incoming transfer. We've had a couple go out. Josiah Linton, who was on our surplus to requirements list, he has gone to Milton Keynes Dons for 60,000, and we've also sent out on loan Timmy Neal to St Joseph's in Gibraltar for 3.4 a total fee. An incoming though, we have George. He's a Spaniard. He is can play central midfield. Can play on the right. Can also play as an advanced forward. But what I did like about him, his technique is good. He's in the yellow for technique. His aggression is good. Determination, flair, all good. Decisions, he's good at decision making. He's good off the ball. His balance is good. His jumping reach isn't fantastic. Acceleration, we won't see many headers from him. Acceleration is good. Agility is good. And pace, stamina, strength, all pretty good. So stacks up dribbling, finishing, and a first touch, not bad either. So hoping to get some goals out of him before the end of the season. So George is our incoming. His career history, he's been at Leicester pretty much through their ranks. He's been out on loan into Bulgaria, played 30 games for Botev Plovdiv in Bulgaria. As I say, 30 appearances, 12 goals, 7 assists, a 6.69, his most prolific season to date. Then he went on loan to Swansea, where he played 35 times, made 6 goals, 1 assist, 6.71, and he's probably his best season. Not necessarily for goals and assists, but and his average rating. He made 21 appearances for Coventry, 5 goals, 2 assists, and 1 player of the match, a 6.89. He has been back at Leicester this season, but we have got him for £1.2 million. Let's see what he can do. Will he be in the team today? We will have to wait and see. Fulham are opponents today then at Craven Cottage. We've played them 3 times this series. Once at Craven Cottage, that was a 2-2 draw on that occasion. O'Grady Mack and Derry getting 2 early goals, which made us look quite good. But Ali Chow and Odebert getting the equaliser on 69 minutes. A 2-0 loss at the old Bob Lucas, Neto and Spurtsian. The scorers on that occasion. Last time we played them back in September, it was a 1-1 draw. Phil Seeger after 42 minutes, and it was Crozier Dubry after 79 getting the equaliser for Fulham. Can we beat them today? Let's go and find out. And here is the team that faces Fulham at Craven Cottage in this Premier League match day 25. It's Fedorchenko in goal. It's Pedersen, Olsen, De Bayo, and whoever our defensive line. Grady Macken and Daniel Batty are in midfield. Derry comes in on the left-hand side. In fact, I think he was playing there last time. The one change we have made is Wakachu is back in as the attacking midfielder. He's in place of Scott Twine, who is injured today. Emre Gorke is out on the right. Georges makes his debut up front, leading the attack. He takes over from Ty Clark, who was in last time, I think Phil Sager, and then Ty Clark, neither of who scored last time out. Let's hope George can improve on that and get some goals today at Craven Cottage. The bench looks like this. It's Winterbottom, Lawrence, Armitage, G, Aponte, Patterson, Denny, Biles, and Phil Seeger. We have no Joe, of course. He's suspended for 2 games. And here we are at Craven Cottage. They've won 1 of their last 5, drawn 2, lost 2, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Only won 1 of our last 5, lost 1 and drawn the other 3, playing a 4-2-3-1. Fulham are in 15th behind us on 23 points. Will leapfrog us if they win today. We're in 14th on 25. Fulham playing in their normal white and black shorts. Duvekas getting us underway to Berger as Fulham stretch their legs. Nice through ball to Valesco. And that's into the area. And they've scored. That's all inside 15 seconds. Oh dear. I thought Fedorchenko put that round the post. But, Valesco gets into a position, swings it in. Well, in fact, it was Fedorchenko that messed that up. Mavropanos with a throw in to Crozier Dubry. Crozier Dubry into the area. Berger. Wide. Whoever there heads it away, but it's not convincing. It's not clear. But Goke does win it back. De Bayo. Batty. Goke into midfield. It's caught by Cook, but one back, and we've lost it again. Cook on the ball again. Cut in, Mustafa, and it's number 2. And we go 2 down on 11 minutes. They have a corner. Crozier Dubry swings it in. Batty heads it away, but Valesco will get there. And they come back and recycle. Valesco given loads of room and he scores his 2nd goal of the season. Fulham's 3rd on the night, and we're in for a hammering if we don't pull our socks up. Valesco just allowed to run. And it was easy peasy, and Fedorchenko again, very poor. No more highlights in that first half, and we've been very poor. We've had 2 shots, nothing on target, 0.21, and 59% of the possession. They've really come at us, and that very early goal 15 seconds on the clock, I think, has really hurt us. And not showing any signs. It'd be good to get a goal back in the second half. But we're in for a bit of a pummeling, I think. George that gets us underway for this second half. O'Grady Mackin, whoever. Back to O'Grady Mackin. George. DeBeo. George not really done anything wrong in the first half. Just hasn't had the service. Olsen. DeBeo. DeBeo to whoever finds Goke. Crosses into the area. And Yan Yi cuts it out. Valesco. One of those that done the damage in the first half. Whoever to DeBeo. 53 on the clock. Wakachu finds George. George, nice through ball to Derry, who misses the target. A lovely, well worked goal. And actually, we've seen George and his quick footwork here. First touch, perfect. Nice through ball to Derry. Derry, all he had to do was convert. Angles wrong. And with barely 54 minutes on the clock, we're making 2 changes. Derry, who missed that golden chance to get us one back and maybe set us on the road to a draw, and missed a barn door, basically. He's come off. He's been replaced by Paul Laponte. Paul Laponte going to the right. Gorke moving to the left. And the other change that we've made, also not playing particularly well, is Wakachu. He's come off and he's been replaced by George Barles. Let's go. Crozier Drewbury, but it was a good save by Fedorenko on this occasion. On the hour mark then. Valesco will have the corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Deep back post. Over everybody. And a Ponte will get there. Ponte comes away with the ball. Is there a counter-attack on here? Or is it all going to go wrong? A Ponte still coming forward. A Ponte brought it out of defence. It's swung in. It's cleared. It was a poor ball in, really. A good save by Fedorenko on 76 minutes, making 2 more changes due to tiredness, basically. Goke is off. He's been replaced by Travis Patterson. And the other change we made is O'Grady Mackin has come off and has been replaced by Reece Russell-Denny. 18 minutes on the clock. It's Antonio with a free kick. Swung in, goes to back post. It's headed away. Reece Russell-Denny tries to clear it. He didn't clear it. Antonio is there and makes it 4-0. 3rd goal of the season. And, well, And with 84 minutes on the clock, making our final change, Pedersen is off. And we have brought on Henry Lawrence. Wow. Yes. We've had 5 shots. We've not hit the target. 0.55. And, well, 60% of the possession. We had the bulk of the possession. Did absolutely nothing with it. Fulham have had 16 shots, 10 on target, of which they put 4 of them away. 2.44 on the XG. 40% of the possession. Valesco picking up a player of the match. 5 key passes, 3 clear-cut chances, an assist. It's a poor day at the office, and we're going to slip down the table. And here's a roundup of the day's fixtures. Blackburn beating Leeds by 1-0. They move up into 10th place. Brentford drawing 2-2 with Aston Villa. They move up into 18th place on 17 points, just ahead of Leicester. We lost 4-0 to Fulham today. Not a good result. Manchester United beating Brighton by 3-0 to keep up the pressure on Arsenal at the top, albeit Arsenal do have a game in hand and 3 points. West Ham losing once again to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace move off the 17th place. They move up to 15th, leapfrogging us and Bournemouth on the way. And the reason they leapfrogged Bournemouth was because Bournemouth lost by 2-0 to Newcastle, and Sunderland 3-0 winners over Leicester, which means the table looks like this. Arsenal are top with a game in hand over Manchester United, both on 52. Chelsea also have to play. They move down into third, albeit possibly temporarily. Aston Villa moves down into fourth. Newcastle and Manchester City and Liverpool win the other European places on 49, 45 and 40 respectively. Brighton outside, 5 points adrift. Liverpool in 7th place in 8th. And then at the other end of the table, it's West Ham still stuck on the bottom, 3 points adrift of Leicester and Brentford, who are in 19th and 18th respectively. Both have a game in hand over us, but we are still 8 points clear of them in that drop zone. We are 2 points clear of Bournemouth, who are in 17th place, and a point behind Crystal Palace in 15th, Fulham in 14th, and Leeds United in 13th place, albeit Fulham do have a game in hand over us. And then comes Southampton on 27, Tottenham on 29, Blackburn on 30, and Sunderland on 31. That is how it is at the end of the episode. We will play a few games. I think we're going to come back. I'm not sure yet. Depends how we get on. We're either going to come back for Aston Villa and then Manchester United in the 5th round of the FA Cup, or it could be Manchester United and Leicester, a team at the bottom of the table. It's possible we will come back for Manchester United and Leicester. We will see how it all tumbles out in due course and work our way down here. Probably have a couple more episodes after that, so it'll be that one. Depends on how we get on the FA Cup, of course. And then it'll possibly be Southampton, Liverpool, and then final 2 games of the season, Leeds and Newcastle, unless something drastic happens in between. While we've been recording this video, it has been announced by Sports Interactive that FM26 will be released. The beta, early access beta, will be released on Thursday, the 23rd of October. I'm recording this on Monday, which means I've got a couple of days to record these episodes to get this out and sorted and what have you before we record the FM26. I do have a meeting on the evening of FM26 coming out. Why does it always happen like that? I don't know. Which means we probably won't be able to put anything out on Thursday, but I will be straight on it on Friday morning, and we will be putting something out Friday morning for you, our first FM26 content. Join me for that, because one, we'll be having a look at the game and what it's doing, but also I'll be revealing the team that we will be for FM26, or at least for the beta version. Join me for that on later in the week, Friday. Be an FM26 video out, definitely on Friday, unless the beta is released early on Thursday, in which case we may get to record and put it out on Thursday evening. Watch everything to be absolutely certain you know when that's going to happen. The best thing to do, of course, is to follow me on X at JustOffsideFM. That will keep you up to date with everything when FM26 stuff is coming out, and so on and so on. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, though. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with what's left of this series, our final episode of Going Dutch, and, of course, all our FM26 content. It's coming very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.